Hello and welcome back to Farming Simulator here on Alps Panorama at the Northern Sea. And we need to start off with weeding our fields, or spraying our fields with herbicide, that's better, and fertilizing our big field so it's ready to be planted in. So I think what the plan will be, as of right now anyway, is we're going to take our little fertilizer, a little track, a little Fendt favorite, up to our big field, and we'll hire a worker. Or actually, you know what? Yeah, we're not gonna hire a worker. We're gonna turn this off. Oh, we can't do that. We have to do one at a time. I guess not really. So what we'll do is leave that there. We'll grab. I was thinking, because we only have that tractor, and it's the only one at the moment that has what am I thinking of here? Narrow tires on it. Sorry, I don't brain fart. But seeing as how that field up there has nothing planted on it currently, we can just use this tractor. But we do have to swap out the fertilizer tank. So we'll just drop that off, move this up out of the way, and we'll reattach to our other Fendt right here. It's funny how much different the tires make the tractor look. The ones with the narrows always just look so funny. And we'll bring this guy up here, and the worker's probably not going to do the best job at this, but he will get it done. There we go. Which will allow us, in the meantime, to take care of these weeds that are growing before nightfall. Hopefully. That's the plan. So let's go grab our sprayer. Hook it up to our little Fendt. Hopefully we don't need herbicide at the moment. We're good. We should be anyway. And there's our lawn gnome watching over everything. We'll start on our little field. Up a little bit, Freki. Jeez, come on now. Alright, here we go. Something's telling me that our herbicide sprayer needs to be repaired, because I don't think it normally goes this slow. So after we get this build done, we're going to venture on over to our workshop again and repair it and see if it gives us a bit of a speed increase, which I'm hoping it will. I almost wish this spreader was just a little bit wider so that it could get this entire field in 2 strips. I know that's asking a lot, but we will make do with what we have. Oh, and sorry about not posting a video yesterday, but I got a little busy, and one of the things I did is I went on a field trip with my daughter. I was a chaperone for her class, and we went to a place called here where I live, it's just called the aquarium, and which I find kind of funny, because an aquarium, what comes to mind when you say aquarium, at least for me, is a fish tank, right? That's an aquarium. But I guess reptiles and stuff can also live in an aquarium. People keep snakes in a glass aquarium. They keep frogs and stuff. But at this aquarium, they have tons of stuff. They have butterflies and leopards and penguins. It's just like it's almost like another little zoo. But I gotta see sharks, all sorts of stuff. They even have birds, which was awesome. But yeah, that's what I was doing yesterday, and it took up a good chunk of the day, so I didn't really have time, mixed with normal daily duties. I didn't have time to record a video, unfortunately, so I apologize for that. But everything should be back to normal for a minute. As far as I know, we don't have anything coming up. Oh no, it's the same thing. Repair. Yes. Customize? You can't customize that. Oh, whoops. I pushed escape 2 times. Alright. Well, let's see. Maybe it did increase our speed. Maybe I was just remembering wrong. No way. Me remember something wrong? Yeah, right. Just kidding. Maybe I believe what I was doing was getting it confused with the fertilizer spreader, which goes much quicker, as we saw in, I believe it was the previous episode. I repaired it and we got a lot more speed out of it. Yeah, 7 miles an hour is just how fast it goes. Which isn't bad. No complaints. Just race against time at the moment. Our virtual farmer guy here, he's tired. He wants to go to bed. He's had a long day. Doesn't want to keep playing around with fertilizing and such. Speaking of fertilizing, let's set a worker off here and magically teleport. What is this guy doing? It's the wrong way, dude. You seeing this? He fertilized that, and then came over and started fertilizing this. Dude. It's a good thing we checked on him. So I guess the best approach would be for us to do it. So that's what we'll do real quick. We'll take care of fertilizing. No big deal. I do like how the lights are like the perfect width for fertilizing for our little spreader here. If you had a much wider spread, you wouldn't have light to light it up. Hey, at least some of our grass field over there is fertilized. That wasn't intentional, but it works. No complaints yet again. What is that? Oh, you guys see that in the distance out there? There's a hut right above my roof of my tractor here. Here, let's go first person. See out there? You see a light out there? Never noticed that before. Maybe I have. I just forgot. But like I just said, me forgetting something? Yeah, right. I'm like an elephant. I remember everything. So let's go finish this up. We'll go to sleep after we're done, so we can get light again. And because, like just said just a second ago, our guy is tired. He's got to be tired. He's been working all day. And that way, the weeds shouldn't grow in our canola field over there. And we are going to plant canola in this field tomorrow. I took a look at the mod hub before I started playing today, and I noticed that they had an what did they call it? probably gonna say it wrong. It was like a solar energy farm. That'd be kind of interesting. I might have to test it out on a test map and see how that works. I don't think I'll be putting it in this map at all, like even in the future. But I do think it's kind of a cool feature that they added. Kind of like the windmill. That's pretty cool. But yeah, this series is pretty much just going to be about regular farming. Well, animal husbandry and fruits and vegetables. Well, just vegetables. Unless you consider tomato a fruit. Just depends on who you are, I suppose. I know technically they're a fruit, but we still buy them in the vegetable aisle, and where vegetables are. So we will call them vegetables. But yeah, what I mean by that is we're just going to stick with greenhouses and regular crops. And to our chickens and cows at the moment. I'm still contemplating sheep and pigs. But that's still, yet again, like I've been saying, that's in the future. And don't want to plan too far ahead, because we still have a whole bunch of catching up to do. Alright, so we just have this little bit to fertilize. Right here, and I believe way up at the tip up there, just at the very corner, I think we missed a teeny little bit, which I want to just take care of really fast, just to make sure we got an even coverage on everything. There. And that should be everything. And as for the grass field over there, we're just going to leave it be. I didn't really plan on fertilizing it in the first place, so I think it'll do just fine with the fertilizer that it got applied to it. But we'll come down here quickly, and we have to finish a strip. I'd imagine just a small strip over here. Yeah, see, there's just a small little strip that our worker missed, mainly due to our sprayer being so wide, getting hung up on the rocks right there on the cliff. So let's take care of this, and then we'll go to sleep. And because we have our plant growth set to fast, in the morning these should be probably pretty close to ready to harvest. And I know that I could probably plant soybean again in our big field for money, but I just want to change it up a bit. You guys are probably getting tired of seeing soybean over and over and over, and I'm getting tired of doing the soybean over and over and over. So the canola between all three of these fields should bring us some good money. Good enough, anyway. So let's park this beast. Like so. We'll just park our little Fendt right here for a minute. And once again, as always, guys, I gotta go get my dog. Give me 1 second. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about that. I think we should probably, before we hit the hay, hit the hay. Hey, that's perfect right now in this situation. But turn in for the night. We're going to hook up our fertilizer spreader back to our little Fendt. Even though these are both little Fendts, that one just seems smaller because of the wheels. Can you get the tractors off? Can I turn off the lights? Oh, you can mess with the lights now. That's cool. Glad they fixed that. We will just hook up to this quickly and put it in its spot. And we will get some sleep. Oh, I think we'll sleep for 12 hours. That should be perfect. 8 o'clock in the morning. Good morning. Why isn't my rooster not going? You're supposed to wake me up like an hour ago, dude. Alright, and let's grab our case. And before we go hook up to our seeder, I would like to check and see how full our milk is getting. It was pretty close last time. Look at that, we got a full thing of milk. So I know what we're gonna do. We are going to hook up to our seeder and go hire a worker to start doing our big field for us. And while they are taking care of the big field, we're gonna come back and grab our Valtra and go sell some milk. Just to see what we're getting for it. Look at all the canola, just like I said. It's so pretty. It's all yellow. It's not very pretty when it dies, though. Or becomes mature, ready to harvest. Looks like it's dead. It's all withered. Well, no, we have withering off. But you know what I mean. I'm sure you know what I mean. Alright, come on, worker guy. Nope. Nope, kitty. Nope. Sorry, had to move the cat. But now, let's get our Valtra. Hook it up to the milk container thingy, jig. Get a screenshot, because that looks cool. And let's see where we sell it at. Alright. Milk. Not very much. We need to go to the restaurant. Where are you, restaurant? Alrighty. We can do that. The paint job, or whatever you want to call it, on the little trailer, little milk trailer, is really cool. How it's reflective. It doesn't necessarily actually reflect. Like, there's no field behind me, as you can see. But in the reflection, it shows a field behind me. But it's still awesome how it reflects. Has like a good reflective coating on it. Makes it look good. Very shiny. Do you imagine being a car next to it or whatever and having the sun beam down on it just at the right angle? Oh, just blind you. Is this really how they deliver milk in real life? Do any of you guys know? I imagine it would have to be chilled. It would have to be cold. You couldn't be taking this anywhere hot, because then you wouldn't really have milk anymore, would you? Okay, so it looks like the restaurant's on the other side of that bridge. So we're going to take a little scenic route, little detour. We just wanted to visit the church. Alright, we're about to see how much we get for this. Probably not a ton. I don't think so. But Our cows have worked hard on it. Holy crap, that trailer. I need to slow down next time. Wow, we're making a lot more than I thought we were going to make. That's good. No, 19,978, almost 20 grand for a tank of milk. I'm not complaining. That's awesome. We're back up to 42,000. At this rate, we're gonna have that loan paid off in no time. Yeah, Ozzy. It's coming. Then we're gonna buy a new piece of land. That building over there is pretty cool. I like the glass on the top of it. Back to the farm we go. Conk conk. Whoa. Whoa, Freki, calm down, dude. You just need to calm down right now. Alrighty. And home sweet home. Now we just gotta see if Freki can get the dang milk tank in the right position. Let's take it over as close as we can without hitting things. Is it in the... It is. Very nice. Awesome. And unfortunately, while that guy's working away for us, if I remember right from last night, in game last night, our fertilizer tank is running empty. Yep. And we're going to need fertilizer for our big field once our worker gets done. So we need to run over to the store and purchase some more fertilizer. So away we go. I know I was saying in previous episodes that I don't really want to get the refill points on our farm, and the more I thought about it, it wouldn't even, I don't even know where we could put it. The farm's pretty dang full as it is, so maybe once I buy a new piece of land and start putting stuff over there, but at the same time, that's just going to be more driving. So we'll probably just, like I said previously, stick with buying our stuff from right here at the store. It's not too far. I do like how they put the picture of the map here. We had that house. We sold it at the very beginning. I don't know what you'd do with that house. Maybe for forestry? I don't know. And once again, back to our farm we go. We'll probably just drop this tractor and fertilizer spreader up by our big field so it is ready to go when we are. We haven't done any contracts for a while. Our farm's been keeping us pretty busy, actually. We haven't really ran out of work to do on it yet. I imagine by the time we get done planting the canola and then fertilizing it, it'll probably, these fields down here might be ready to harvest, and if not, then the weeds probably will have grown on the big field, so we'll still be busy. Still have lots of work to do around here. It never ends lately. But let's see if there is anything going on. There's harvesting field 5, which is this field. It's not going to be the best income due to the fact that it has weeds on it and it has not been fertilized at all. So, I mean, we will get the 9 grand, but the extra amount you get from the crop that you harvested, you know, like, I'm sure you know what I mean. So you get the 9,000 and then you get the extra grain. There's not going to be as much extra grain due to that, the fact that it has weeds and it hasn't been fertilized. So I think I'm going to pass on that. What we will do is take over for our worker, and we will finish up this field. $153 wage payment. Not bad for an hour's worth of work. Man, no. My dog was licking the couch. So gross. I don't know why she licks the leather couch. She gets into it too, and she just like closes her eyes and just keeps licking it. It's weird. Alright. Back at it again. So I think if that grass becomes ready again this weekend in real life, the real life weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we will probably end up doing another silage, making silage out of it and selling it. I mean, that made some good money. It was like $90,000. We could do another one of those and we could definitely pay off of our loan and start looking into getting some new land. Like I keep saying over and over, you guys are probably tired of hearing it, but I'm excited. New land means new possibilities. One thing I still need to do though, off camera, is I need to go check and see how much manure they need. See if our cows are going to produce enough, because that would really suck if we got some greenhouses and we didn't have enough manure for them. But it's going to be quite expensive just to get the greenhouses and stuff, so we're going to have to buy land, buy the greenhouses. But before we even buy the greenhouses, because we're going to buy that land over there, we're going to have to smooth some stuff out. And then buy the greenhouses and make it like pathways going to it, you know, all that sort of stuff. Make it look better instead of just having greenhouses laying in the middle of a grass field. Maybe add a little bit of sheds or garages, whatever you want to call it. Covered parking. That, as always, is something for a later date. That's just Freki dreaming again. For now, we have to finish planting canola in our field. kind of wish this tractor had some more horsepower to pull up this hill faster. That would save us a lot of time. I think we still have one upgrade stage left on the engine. I'm not sure though. I definitely need to check that out, because that would be worth getting. Because I really don't plan on getting rid of this tractor unless we later on we get a whole bunch of fields and need a bigger seeder. But I don't see that coming for a while. We might not even be on the map anymore once you guys start getting bored of it. Or I get bored of it. One or the other. Whatever comes quicker. So some years ago, I drank a whole bunch of Monster energy drinks. Pretty sure everybody knows what that is. And they ran a special where you could turn in the tabs, like the little green things at the top of the can, for gear. Monster gear is what they called it, right? And I collected a whole bunch of them at the time, and then when I went to turn them in, the little event was over and you couldn't do it anymore. And so I collected them for a while, thinking that maybe they did it every year, and the next year rolled around and they didn't do it. But by that time I was in the habit of collecting all my Monster tabs, and so I collected them for a few years, probably about 3 years. And I went and got a Monster last night, and I realized that they were running their tab special, their Monster gear special again. So I looked around and I found all my old caps or tab things that I had been collecting, and I counted them, and I have like 1,000 of them. And so I'm able to buy some stuff off over there. It's kind of weird. The thing I'm thinking about getting, the only thing that is practical for me, would be, they have like the DX Racer gaming chair. But as some of you may know, I just purchased myself a gaming chair, and so I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I don't know what to get. They have like drones, or quadcopters, whatever you guys want to call them. They have one of those, a really nice one, but it doesn't have a camera, so I'd have to buy a camera for it. But at the same time, like I've said, I live in the middle of a city, and as far as I know, mostly everywhere around here is what they call a no-fly zone. You can't fly a drone, and so that would be rather pointless. And they have a guitar, but I already have like 6 guitars, and they're all nice guitars, so I don't see a point in getting another subpar guitar that would just hang on the wall. Another piece of artwork, I guess, is what that one would be. Because it's not my style of guitar. It's a flying V, is what they call them. It's like a V shape. Yeah, a little too flashy for me. So I don't know what to get. I guess I don't have to get anything, but I just figure I should spend them, because they've just been sitting around in a drawer in my kitchen, just being sticky and taking up space. And I collected tons of them. If I do the math, it's like thousands of dollars in just buying energy drinks alone. I don't drink them nearly as much as I used to, which is probably good. If I kept up at the rate that I did years ago, I would probably have some serious heart problems. Who knows, I might even have some now. The damage they already did. But yeah, it's quite interesting. They have a whole bunch of weird stuff, like socks, like a little RC car that goes fast. Yet again, once again, I live in the middle of a city. I don't have anywhere to drive it. You just get ran over by the cars that drive past my house a million miles an hour all the time. So I might just get a gaming chair, another gaming chair, and give the one that I recently purchased to my daughter, who has been wanting it ever since I got it, and then that way she could have a nice new chair. I mean, it's still new, it's like not even a month old yet, I don't think. And I could get another new chair, which is nice, I imagine. It's a better brand than the one I got. The one I got is a GT racing chair, and it's a nice chair, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with it at all. But the other one, the Monster Energy one, of course it would have Monster logo all over it, which is alright, I suppose. But it's a DX Racer, which, if you guys know anything about the chairs, the DX Racer is the one that a lot of YouTubers, other YouTubers and people who stream, they tend to have a DX Racer. So I don't know if that necessarily means it's any better than the chair I currently have. I do know that it means that they sponsor a lot more YouTubers and Twitch streamers than the chair that I have. But as it sits right now, that's probably what I'm going to get. And I know you guys probably don't care, but I don't know, thought I'd share it with you. I've been counting caps all morning, because it is morning where I'm at right now. Counting those tabs, 10 at a time, in rows of 10, and it's been an experience, man. It was worse than counting coins, because they get stuck together. You have to like pull them all apart. It's ridiculous. And over time I had other energy drinks that I put their lid in there, because I was just in the habit of taking the cap or the tab off the top and throwing them into the cup thing that I was collecting them all in. So if I had other energy drinks, I would just pop the top off that thing, throw it in there, and then I had to sort through it, make sure that, because if they're not all monster tabs, then they don't count, and that would really suck. But the crappy thing is I have to pay for shipping. When I bought my chair, it had free shipping. But I'm sending you monster caps and I have to pay for shipping. It's quite outrageous. I'm sending you around 1,450 American dollar in caps. Like, so I bought $1,450 worth of monster to get the amount of caps needed, or tab things needed, to purchase the chair, and I still have to pay you $50 in shipping. This is insane. That's $1,500 for a chair. Well, and drinks, I suppose, because it's not like I didn't get the drinks. It's not like I just bought it for the chair. Alright, come on, Freki, we have to get that little area. Let's use our brain. There we go. Yeah, Ozzy, I need to use my brain. Something that's hard for me to do on occasion. We all have that problem. Well, at least I know most of us do. Especially you, Ozzy. You're just wild and crazy and out of control all the time. This fill is almost done. Very nice. Should just be one strip down, another strip up to finish it all off, and we'll be good to go. As long as I don't miss it, yeah, I missed some. Do you guys see that? We're gonna take care of it. Not there on the edge, but right in the middle behind me. I missed a teeny little bit. Probably not even enough to add anything to the harvester when we're harvesting, but just enough to irritate me. So we better take care of it. There we go. We'll just keep it down and go finish this up. Looks like I missed a little bit right there. How did I do that? We're not gonna do it. We're not taking that. We gotta fix that problem. There we go. Looks like the grass came in and is now ready to be cut yet again. Looks like it anyway. And now that field's ready to be fertilized and then weeded. Or not weeded. Come on, Freki. Sprayed. I have a question for you guys. What do you normally do? Do you actually do you tend to use the solid fertilizer, or do you tend to use the liquid fertilizer more often? And what are your reasons for it? Which one do you prefer and find better, and why, if you don't mind? I just want to know if there's a better way of doing it. You know, like if I'm being dumb by using solid fertilizer. I think it works good. But is there an advantage to using the liquid fertilizer? But for that, we're going to leave it at that. Leave you guys with a question, which I hope you guys answer for me, because I would like to know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys have yourselves a wonderful day.